For RyeReplies this week, we are going to be talking about the government changes to university funding, specifically the opt-out options for student fees. Which fees should be mandatory? Should students be allowed to opt out of the RU Pass? Here's what Ryerson had to say.
That's a tough question. I feel like you should be able to opt out of things like the mandatory gym fee that we pay, for example. But I think that students should pay into student government. I'm a part of student government, and I mean, though I don't benefit from it directly, indirectly I do through funding that I get through bodies like the RSU and RCDS.
So I think that it's really, really valuable to have ancillary fees that fund student groups. So I believe that that should be a mandatory fee, because the only way that it's going to work is if everybody contributes.
I mean, the whole point of the whole opt-out policy is so students can save money and not pay for the services they don't use. I myself commute from pretty far. I use GO Transit from Brampton, so I know that the pass would be of no use to me.
Well, I was like, yes, I'm not gonna have to pay for that stupid U pass. And then when Ford's like, no, you're not gonna, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, that was the one thing I would have opted out of in a heartbeat.
If I had the chance to opt out of the RU Pass, I wouldn't, just because I have enough friends that commute that I understand that it would benefit them. But I'm also coming from a very comfortable position, so I can afford to say that.
There's so many students who wouldn't benefit from the RU Pass. Think about students who live on residence, students who take GO Transit like myself. I spend about $70 to $100 a week through all my transportation. And to know that I'm going to have to pay an extra $564 on top of my tuition is annoying.
That's it for this week's RyeReplies. You spoke, we listened. To keep the conversation going, you can connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the Ryersonian. Julia Lloyd, RyersonianTV.